another $200 million movie that will likely not make any money. Yes, the $200 million curse continues. I know some movies that had $200 million budgets have made back the money this year. It's like one or two movies that have made back the money as well. So yeah, people say, but Captain Marvel made $1 billion. Okay, that doesn't really matter. The Because superhero movies are dying. Okay, they're dead. They're dying. The only ones that did well this year was Spider Verse and Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Okay, Ant Man was a financial failure. All of these movies were a financial failure, and The Flash was also projected by many at the beginning of the year to break $1 billion, to break the $1 billion mark. What happened? And even then, Guardians of the Galaxy was also expected by many people to make the $1 billion mark. Okay, no superhero movie this year has made the $1 billion mark. Okay, and if the highest grossing superhero movies of the year are Guardians of the Galaxy and Spider Verse, which only really made money because of the was really only made money because of their fan bases. Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy, having a very big fan base, obviously. Most of the same people returned to the theaters for the previous two movies. Okay, there wasn't really any growth in the fan base, and actually a slight decline in the Guardians of the Galaxy fan base from 2 to 3 as well. But Spider-Verse was the only one that actually grew from film to film. Okay, but the Marvels, it seems to be in a very, very, very tough point. The movie's budget is around $219 million because of subsidies, with the UK government. And so the movie needs to make at least around $500 million to break even. Okay, that's how much money it has to do. We're like, that won't be that easy. That will be that It will be that easy. Oh, the first movie made $1 billion. Oh yeah. Aquaman also made $1 billion, and that's projected to fail at the box office. Okay, as well. Okay, so Quantumania struggled, and it only made $476 million. Okay, Quantumania was a garbage movie. Okay, Flash didn't make money. Blue Beetle is not gonna make money. It's gonna lose $100 million. Okay, Flash is gonna lose. They lost like $200 million on that movie. They lost $200 million, $300 million, around $300 million in that movie. Okay, Shazam: Fury of the Gods is another $100 million plus flop. Okay, Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania lost around $40 to $50 million. Okay. As well, it's fast forward at the movie, and we don't know how much the movie's gonna open to. We don't have any box office projections yet for the Marvels. Well, it's anything to go by previous superhero movies. Okay? And hype levels for said superhero movies, well, you can obviously tell no one's gonna be seeing the Marvels. Okay? And we can compare this movie to The Flash and Ant-Man. Okay? Ant-Man had not very much hype surrounding the movie. Okay, The Flash not either that one because of Ezra Miller's accents, which further shows that people that will be more aware of what Hollywood actors do, and saying this person is not a very good person. Okay, with having a very, very controversial actress in the movie, that is hated by many people. Okay, hated. Okay, I know her fans will, make, spam comments, which I'll probably remove anyways, because I don't want to see the spam comments, okay? As well. Okay, but Blue Beetle, again, no hype. No one went to go see it. It made no money, okay? It flopped everywhere. No one went to go see it anywhere. And we have Shazam: Fury of the Gods. Okay, Shazam: Fury of the Gods. Which, again, the first movie didn't really make that much, but the movie lost money. Okay, the movie isn't going to make any money. Okay, as well. And I don't think the Marvels is gonna do like Spider-Verse and Guardians of the Galaxy. First of all, a lot of people dislike the trailer. Where it's anything that go by, I think it hinders the movie. Because if you don't like the trailer, you're not gonna want to watch the movie. The real sometimes it works to the benefit, but even then, the Little Mermaid still flopped because they needed to make $650 million to break even. Where it did not make $650 million, it only made $569 million as well, and it might even get passed by Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 globally at all end of the days, which means most likely there's a huge possibility it might fall in the top 10 highest grossing movies of the year. Which again, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 is also another box office failure because they spent too much money on the movie. Okay, but only 11 movies have made $500 million. 3 of them being Chinese movies. Okay, 3 of them being Chinese movies. Okay, Hollywood has been doing horribly this year, if you did not get that memo. The only truly successful movies of the year are Barbie, Mario movie, Oppenheimer, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. In terms of big tentpole movies. Okay? Yeah, some smaller movies that also were pretty successful, like The Meg 2, John Wick Chapter 4, Scream 6, Creed 3. Okay, The Nun 2 is going to make a lot of money. Evil Dead Rise is going to made a lot of money. Insidious The Red Door. And of course, the breakout film, The Sound of Freedom. Okay? All of those movies are successful movies. Okay? I don't see the Marvels being a successful movie. I just do not see it. If the movie really costs that much to make it, I think the movie's going to make $400 to $500 million globally. Of course, we don't have any projections yet by the box office, masters. But even then, every superhero movie besides Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse has had a massive drop-off week by week, showing that most of the people who are showing up to these movies are the fanboys, and that's it. The people the Marvel fanboys who are going to watch the movie anyways. And those numbers are dwindling year by year. Okay? Year by year. 70% decline from Ant-Man to Wasp Quantumania. You saw a similar drop-off of The Flash, Blue Beetle, and, Shazam. All of DC's movies. And you wonder, superhero movies are the next westerns. No one is watching them anymore. I do think that superhero movies do have a potential to still be successful in the future if they're really good movies, but superhero movies quality have declined. And it's really just about superhero movies in a nutshell, not just Marvels. Okay, Marvels is that's one part of the big picture. Okay, of the decline and death of the superhero movie. Okay, and you can even see it with Disney's offerings with the Marvel TV show. Okay, One Piece has had 16 to 20 million views. But the Marvel TV shows, at least in the United States, have had, and they don't have Secret Invasion here, don't know why, okay, but most of these shows are failures. Okay, and besides Loki, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Moon Knight, I'm surprised Moon Knight was that high. And WandaVision, if WandaVision is considered a success, then Moon Knight's considered a success then. But Hawkeye, She-Hulk, and Miss Marvel are all failures. Okay? And I can really think that, and also Secret Invasion, which for some reason isn't here, but Secret Invasion is one of the biggest failures of them all. Okay? Secret Invasion, over 994,000. Okay, went to see this movie, this as well. Second lowest Disney Plus show. Ahsoka had 1.8 million views. Of course, Disney's trying to tell you that 18 million people viewed the show, which is complete bullshit. So to say that around 7 million people watched Miss Marvel, okay, for example, okay, that's not including people who pirated the show, obviously, though, but people are not going to go see any of these. And the only excuse of Miss Marvel is that she was a brand new character. Nobody knew who Miss Marvel was. But Secret Invasion had Samuel L. Jackson in it. Okay, that's the funny thing. Samuel L. Jackson was heading this. And no one went to go see it. No one cared. Okay, That's further proof that superheroes are dead. Okay, I'm sure the boys and Invincible will still continue to do well, but Marvel is dead. Okay, it is a dead thing. Okay, Secret Invasion failed. Okay, I'm surprised Moon Knight did that well. I'm surprised that Moon Knight had 1.8 million. I thought Moon Knight did way worse. I'm surprised. I'm surprised She-Hulk had that many. Okay, I'm surprised She-Hulk has that many. Had that many. Okay. Yeah. But it really shows that the end of the Marvel, at the end of Marvel, the end of superhero movies are coming as we see. And I don't think we have any box office projections for the Marvel as well. Cause you look up Marvel's, yeah, but Marvel's being the box office. He's no Miss Marvel season 2. But the movie is set for box office failure. Again, Hollywood is spending too much money on these movies. That's the real thing. Okay, This is a year of Mission Impossible and the Fast and the Furious flopped. Okay, this is a year where Fast and the Furious lost money, and this is a year where Mission Impossible lost money. Okay. The big hurdle of the Marvels is overcoming the budget of needing $500 million to break even. I think the end of superhero movies is here. The end of superhero movies. Another one is saying that the Marvels is the cheapest movie in MCU history as well. According to this, maybe Hollywood might have been willing to lessen Sin having around $140 million budget. Okay. Yeah, but even then, if the movie is like $140 million budget, Marvel can easily make that back. Okay. They're going to still need to make the movie still needs to past $300 million globally. Which I think because there's still a fan base for Marvel movies, I think that could definitely be done. But if the budget is $200 or $270 million, that means the movie needs to make $600 million, and I don't think the movie's gonna make $600 million. Okay, $140 million. Ant-Man went to make on $540 million. That was more than enough to make a success as well. For the Marvels to financially succeed, some experts say that the movie needs to raise $400 million, was, as well. But again, they have a very, very controversial actress. No, not her. The one with the blonde hair. That we're not allowed to say her name. But yeah. The one that was in the first Captain Marvel movie. Of course, there's the actress that came around very recently that's far worse than her. Okay. The girl who did cast that Snow White. Like, why the hell did they cast an actress that hates your own movie? Like, again, the choices Disney makes is absolutely absurd. The choices and ideas Disney puts out. I can't wait to see Marvel's toys on store shelves because there's no interest in the movie. Because I bet they'll receive a massive merchandising push. There's like Guardians of the Galaxy and just like Ant-Man did, and no one's going. But no one's going to see it's Marvel's movie. Why are we making all this merch? Shut up, said the Hasbro. We'll make you like the Marvels or else. Okay. But it really shows the end of superhero movies, okay? I think Spider-Man No Way Home was like the last major hurrah for superhero movies, okay? As well. But Disney cannot save superhero movies, okay? Disney cannot save superhero movies, okay? Disney has had every major movie besides Guardians of the Galaxy 3 flop this year, okay? Disney has not had a box office success this year. Even the more smaller movies that were made by Fox have failed, okay? The more smaller movies, okay? Movies like Haunting in Venice and The Boogeyman have flopped, okay? I think the Marvels are going to end up around $400 to $500 million, similar to Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, because there are still a lot of Marvel fans out there, and also the competition is not very strong with Rachel Zegers Hunger Games versus an actress who is probably even worse than the girl who plays Captain Marvel. She is far worse, okay, than the girl who plays Captain Marvel. Yeah, we're not gonna say her name, but her fans, the troll comments, of course, gonna be deleted. I don't want to deal with putting the definition of harassment in the video. Like, no, like, really? Like, she is a public figure, okay? That other people talk about her as well, okay? Other people talk about her, but yeah, we're done with this video. This video has gone for far too long talking about the budget for Marvels, and it's just gonna be another failure for the Walt Disney Company as well. And Disney, and the next movie is Risk. I don't think that movie's gonna make money either. Yeah, I'm very, very pessimistic when it comes to talking about Disney's box office movies. Okay, Risk is gonna flop too. We don't know that movie's budget, but if the movie costs like $200 to $300 million, Disney can just forget it. And I think it could do well like Elemental did, but even Elemental still lost $20 million at the box office, which is still not a good thing for Disney. Okay, still not a good thing for Disney. Disney will probably double and triple down on failure, and it will continue sinking the ship. Goodbye.